FANS Wethu TV, welcome to another episode here at the studio, the FANS Wethu TV studio. I'm joined by my brother, Ipagania Undibuo, aka Mr. Mpesu. We're about to discuss the Bafana fixture against Morocco. My brother, thank you so much for coming to the studio. Do you think we're going to beat Morocco on Tuesday?
Thank you very much, my brother, and warm welcome. Thanks to all South African supporters and all the teams from NFD until the last stream of SAB. The question is, yes, definitely, we are going through to the top 8.
So, Siabashaya Tuesday.
We are winning as South African, and it is one of those day that is going to remind us how sports is going to unite us as South African. It's taking us back when we were playing the FANS of rugby. Again, we have honored prayers on this coming Tuesday, same as when we were playing Namibia and Mali, and we are going to cruise well. We'll sleep very peacefully around 12 o'clock.
Nice one. And then also let's look at the previous fixtures, ne?
Correct.
With Morocco. Actually, let's start with the group stages. Bafana, we lost one match against Mali.
Yeah.
Then we won against Namibia. Then we drew against Tunisia. So, and then if you check Morocco, they won 2 matches and drew 1. They are topping their group.
Correct.
Morocco has been doing quite well in terms of now lately.
Yeah.
They've done, I mean, they are top of the group. We are second. And they won 2, we won 1.
Yeah.
So, but are you that confident though that we'll beat them, even if they topping the group and we finish number 2?
I'm very confident, taking away nothing from Morocco. They are number 1 in Africa. They did very well in the World Cup, and even now on AFCON, they're still doing very well. I am very much confident that Bafana is going to beat Morocco, and I have a lot of facts that I can like to sympathize with other supporters of say, don't lose hope. Tuesday, 10 o'clock, please watch your TV. At 12 o'clock, we'll be sleeping very peacefully as we prepare to begin our Wednesday. We saw the group of Morocco. We saw the group of Bafana, in which on our first match against Mali, we did the result didn't come, but we play very well. That's where we just have some fallout at our back 4 pairing, but in terms of attacking, we were attacking very well. It just unfortunately on the first round or on the first hour of the games, we didn't score. It was 0-0, and then Mali came back and finished us on the second half. We went and played a very strong Namibia, who managed to beat Tunisia 1-0, and we outmatched them by scoring 4 goals, which was a history in terms of AFCON for the first match that has such number of huge goals for a team to score 4 in a singular game. It just unfortunately is the history that we didn't hold it much better because another team came and scored 4. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Equatorial Guinea. The game of Tunisia, to those ones that are starting to have bad feeling about it, why did you draw and all those stuff, it was technical approach of that game. We were approaching that game in a way that we just need a draw. If it comes to a push, then at least a win, so that we can be able to qualify. You remember that a wise fighter, you don't expose all your weapons. However, you need a strategy as long as you can be able to win a game, which I say big up to coach Hugo Bros. Then let's go to Morocco, a very strong nation, number 1 in Africa, coming, I can say, with a pressure, and we are going to approach this game as underdogs. They played 3 games. The first game, they win 3-0 against Tanzania, and it's one of those teams that they are not really finding it well in terms of scoring, because even on that 3 minutes, they score 1, and then the rest of 2 goals they score when they already receive a red card. They went and a draw, and they went again and beat Zambia by 1 goal. So in terms of scoring, it's not that really much that going to panic us, more especially looking on our previous encounter against them that we managed to beat them 2-1.
Yeah.
And drawing, you know, when we go to this African Nations Cup, we also look on the league itself. What is it in terms of our teams at PSL? What have we achieved ahead of them? You saw Orlando Pirates, they play against a team from Morocco in CAF Confederation, the beat us and all those stuff and so forth. But currently, Mamelodi Sundowns managed to beat Wydad, which comes from Morocco, and win AFN. The ladies of Mamelodi Sundowns has also been doing well in terms of continent. So in terms of domestic cup against them, we are doing exceptional well, and there is no doubt that we're going to beat them comes Tuesday.
Nice one. So you feel like Morocco was in an easier group, hence why they took
Let me say so, because they got Zambia, they got Tanzania, Democratic Republic of Congo. I don't think it was really challenging for them, and the pain that's going to hit them is still making a push up for now. It will be ready by Monday, and it will be delivered on Tuesday. And the North Africa is going to be angry.
Okay. So let's look at the head-to-head matches. You know, the last 5 games we played against Morocco.
Yeah.
So the last match, we beat Morocco 2-1.
That's correct. It was at FNB.
Oh, you remember? Yeah, FNB. I remember. We were there actually for FANS Wethu TV. I remember.
Correct.
And then the other fixture, they beat us 2-1. And then they also then won 1-0. And then we drew 1-1. And then
last one we drew 2-2.
2-2, you know. So those are the 5. So we can say it's balanced. So we can't say that we are struggling against Morocco.
Bit balanced in terms of a team that got momentum like Morocco.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this is the team that also was in preparation of World Cup, which they went to go to the quarterfinal as well.
Yeah.
But for us, we have that kind of beat 40% of the match. That does put us into a good position of, say, when we go and play such kind of big teams from North Africa, we do exceptional well. But we are not taking any credit away from them. They are number 1 in Africa. It's time for the history to be rewritten. And Themba Mshishi got a pen and a paper. Hugo Bros is supplying together with other technical like Helman Mkelele and other stuff, which we are going to write a new history.
Nice one. I hear you, my brother. And then in terms of the formation, would you like the coach to keep the same formation from the previous game against Tunisia? Same starting lineup. We saw Tebogo Mokoena in the middle, and then we saw Mshishi was there. Mvala. We saw the combination of Mvala and Grant Kekana and Williams in goal, and we saw Morena on the right-hand side.
Correct.
So would you say that, and then Mahopa was, you know, your strike,
it's representing the nation, so we represent all of us. United in our diversity. Those are the kind of statement that we take from the preamble of the Constitution, which unite us each and every time.
Nice one. So would you say you would like to keep that same formation, or is the players that you would like to see in the starting lineup?
So far, so good. The 2 games that we've played, Namibia and Tunisia, we've been using the same lineup. So it's just unfortunately now we're a bit skeptical with other players to be ready. Your likes of Mudau on the right back, which if that comes to a push, the coach got a very strong squad that he does trust. It's not just a squad, but it's a squad that he also trusts. So you can go and if you put Morena, it means that we'll attack with the likes of Maseko. If we put Mobi, it means that Morena can still play. So far, it's just the squad that it just need to be told, go and continue where you left, and the results will speak on the 90 minutes.
Nice one. And also adding on what you said, the first game against Mali, if we took our chances, we would have won the game.
We have won the game because the penalty that our vice captain missed, it could have say something. There's a lot of opportunity that we created. Just unfortunately, we didn't manage to bury them. However, it's a lesson that makes us to qualify into last 16.
Nice one. That's what I'm also hoping for, that against Morocco, we take our chances, because I mean, last 16, like if you miss your chances, they get one chance, then it's over, because it's going to be a very tight game, very technical. So you have to make sure that you score, but honestly, the guys have been playing, if you check and it's not easy to go to, Cote d'Ivoire, because you find that climate is different. You go to, because remember where they've been based, Kohogo, it's not the capital city. The capital city is Abidjan. So I think Kohogo is around 7 hours from Abidjan. So now I'm not sure that there's a direct flight from SA to Kohogo. You find that you have to go from here, go to Abidjan, then maybe even travel by bus, or maybe we don't know, maybe there are domestic flights. But all of those logistics, you have to travel to Abidjan, maybe travel to Kohogo another 7 hours, or maybe 2 hours, maybe by flight. All of those logistics, you're going to a different place, and you have to, its climate is different, and for you to qualify and go to the last 16, it's something. The guys have really done well, so we have to really give it to them and say, what, big ups to the guys.
Sometimes let's give credit ways too. We also have to give credit to the league for taking it and seeing it much more important that we take our CAF Champions League and CAF Confederation very much strong, because such kind of condition, I'm sure they meet them each and every time when they go and participate, and that for now it becomes a motivation and no longer a barrier, because if you can look on the whole starting lineup, 11 of them, you can say maybe Spepelo is the one that might not be used to such kind of condition, but the rest of them, they are used to them. When Pesita will go and play for Al Ahly, traveling to Africa, you need the same condition. Themba Mshishi, Makgopa was in Botswana. So such kind of condition, once you meet them frequently, they don't become a barrier, but they become a motivation.
And I wanted to check something here, that you can see that the stadium where we are playing with Morocco, you find that now this stadium, it's not in Kohogo, where we were based. It's in, I think, St. Pedro, which means that, can you see now, you are now where you were based, and you are now used to training in that facility. You now have to now relocate and go to another place. And when you get there, you have to now settle in. Also, we don't know how the guys traveling, maybe by bus. You go to another place now. It's like traveling from Cape Town to Johannesburg. You have to now get to Johannesburg, be used to the climate this side, settle in Johannesburg. So there's just so many logistics, at play. So, but let's hope the guys are going to win, because there's just so many things.
I just believe on the team that is behind South African Football Association, that they are aware of such kind of condition, and they are doing all that they can do to mitigate such kind of challenge. So for players moving in and the only time that we had to sleep and play on the same place, it was during COVID-19, during a Bio-Bible League. So now that one must just be a motivation as well. It's giving them much time to sing on their way to stadium, so that when they get there, they just hit, and then they just play and score and come back.
I hear you, my brother. I hear you. Guys, let us know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think we're going to win against Morocco? Do you think we are going to the last 8? And before we close, my brother, I'm also happy that we have VAR. Can you see? It really helps a lot, because, I mean, teams can cheat. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty. They go and review it. If it's an offside, they go and review it. So it's really also helping, because, and can you see that teams that were always winning a lot of big giants have been knocked out. So it makes you question. Okay.
No. A lot of teams, they are washing their jerseys. They're coming. The latest one is Cameroon. They just exited yesterday.
The big
I
giants.
don't know if Egypt will wash their kit today as well. So Ivory Coast, the host nation, just imagine such. They went home. So let's give it the credit. The technology around our sports fraternity is also helping us to eliminate some of the human error, which on the first penalty of Mahopa against Mali, we benefited. That's a +1 for us. And in most of the incidents, we see that there is balance. Just unfortunately, I don't think Mozambique nations will be happy because on their first game against Egypt, Egypt got a penalty on the 90 plus. So those are kind of development that we need into our football, and it has been kudos for now. Let's give credit to the CAF president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe.
Yeah, and I even saw that the penalty against Mozambique. Yes, it was a soft one, but it was a penalty because it was contact in the box. So it goes back to the thing of VAR, that it's nice to have VAR in the competition, because if something is a foul, yes, we can say, but it was soft, but there was contact.
That's true,
and if there's contact, the player is smart as well to go on the floor and get a penalty, so
as much as you cannot measure the force that is being implied by impeding player, which can be a hand, which can be a leg. And funny enough, I also saw God's hands in one of the games when this other guy just scored with a hand, and it was supposed to be 2-2, and then that other team just won like that. So it coming and play a very big role. Remember, and it has risen the standard. This is one of the best AFCON that we have ever witnessed in the history of African football.
True, and also you have to give it to Ivory Coast, for hosting such an amazing tournament. Yeah, really, it's been amazing. The stadiums, it looks like everything is atmosphere. I know Africa guys, we are really
big up elephants, but won't give you share.
I say, Vala, my brother, thank you so much, guys. We're looking forward to the match. Bafana versus Morocco. We hope we win, guys. We have to win, guys. Please win. Take, make us proud, Bafana. To make us proud. Let's go to the last 16, to the last 8. And last 8, anything can happen. Last 4. Then after that, semi-final, then final.
The champions. So, Mafrika Chipembe, Mafrika Yunkwao. Let's go and take from this word in the preamble of Constitution, which says united in our diversity. Hinkwenu apfuka rabona mtambo wono ngala ubili oriberko taila timu yashu ya Bafana. Really chairman amba zwithu zwavhuḓi nga timu yashu ya Africa Chipembe, because we are going far with this team.
Tango, Sevala. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos from FANS Wethu TV. From me, your boy, Sipiwe, you are Lambatona Sekasi Bafetu. Tatung Bego Pindu Itede. Sila e studio Bafetu. Anya Saz Bafetu. Subscribe, subscribe. Sisonke Bafetu. Sharp.